Alright guys, I'm going to make this short and sweet for you. I got a 2014 Chevy Silverado. I bought the Vision XP rock lights, the 4-pod white. The part number is 9929354. It is white and there is 4 pods. Okay, this box didn't have any instructions in it, so I don't know if the other ones do or not. I'm not sure. But this is what you get. You get the control panel here, you get the connectors. That goes to each one of the pods on the wheel well or wherever you want to mount them. That runs all the way to a relay switch right here that you mount underneath the dash or in the firewall, whatever you want to do, I'm sure. That's up to you. And then it comes with a fusible link. It's a 10 amp. In there you got your positive, and then you got your ground here. And then you've got the switch, which is all connected. The harness is all together. Here's a switch. It's got a light on it for on-off, which is nice. You can mount it wherever you want on the dash. And then you get 2 mounts per light. This is the bar light. See how it's shaped there on the bottom, the same curvature of the bar. And then you've got a flush mount, which is right here. It's thinner. This one's thicker. Then you got your bolts and then your nuts. And this is the way here you mount it like this on here, and then you have the wire. This cutout right here is for the wire, where if you want it to come out the side or if you want to come out to a different angle here. But this part right here would go here, and then the wire would come down and go like that, or it would go down in this direction here. The lights are solid. They're heavy, or not heavy, but well, for what the size they are. It's metal. It's not plastic or anything like that. It's got 3 LEDs in it. The LED itself has 2 male, and then the connector on the control panel here has the female. Okay. I added a little bit of hardware to it. I added I think it's a 1/4 inch star, and then a lock washer here. That way, when you connect it, you can spin it with the Allen wrench, and the nut doesn't spin on top. Okay, that's what I did. Let me tell you how I installed it.
Got your key?
Yes. I mounted it underneath like this. You don't have to remove the whole inner fender well here, okay? I just did the stars. I think there's like 8 or 9 star screws, and I just pulled it down. I took an ice pick, I stuck it in the holes here where I wanted it mounted, and I stuck the holes there and mounted it to mark it. And then on the back, I've got the wire going through the back here. I drilled I think it's a 3/8 hole, and I ran the wire up this way. When you have this out, when you have the panel out, you can actually drop it down about 6 inches or so, and you can reach your hand from underneath. You can hold on to the screws that way and tighten it that way if you want. To get this panel out, I took a screwdriver and I stuck it in here behind the panel, and I brought it out, and I just gradually pulled along the sides here until it dropped. Okay, you don't have to take the whole thing out. On the front, I mounted it here, same place. I did not take the panel out at all on the front. You don't have to, okay? A lot of videos say that you do. You don't. Mark it the same way with the ice pick. I got the hole drilled on the back where the wire runs up into the engine compartment. Right there, comes up. I got it zip tied, and I just got it wired right here right now. I haven't completely wired the whole thing together. I just got it hanging right here. This is the passenger side front. I got it running along the firewall here, zip tied to the wire loom there to the other side. You see it goes underneath the battery tray. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes underneath the battery tray somewhere. And then top of the panel, the wire, and then it comes down again. I did the same thing I did on the other side. The ice pick, mark it, drilled the 3/8 hole. Let me see if I can see that there. See, it's so tight. It's such a good job that you really can't even see the wire there. So you do not have to drop the fronts at all, like I said. Okay, and the mount, when you mount the screws and the washers and everything to the light, you can actually push down on the panel. This side's a little tight. The passenger side's tight. but you can push down the panel. It's very flexible. You can push down on it with one hand, with the washer or the bolt or anything, or the nut in your hand, and install it, and just tighten it that way. It's no big deal. The driver's side has more room. The driver's side has more room, but if you want to push it down, you can. No big deal. Put the washer and the star washer on there, and then your nut, and just tighten it down by hand, and then go inside, take the Allen, and just tighten it up. If it doesn't tighten up on you, you can actually kind of lay down on the black panel right here, put your hand in here and hold the nut, and you actually can reach around the fender and you can tighten it that way. But I had no problem. It did tighten up for me. So my only problem is now I'm just trying to think of a clean way and an easy way to run it through the firewall. Sorry about this, guys. The door is locked for some stupid reason. Oh my God, the alarm's going off now. All right. So what I'm going to do is there's a panel in here. There's fuses. It's right next to the dash. Just pull it out this way on the bottom. Just pull it out and it snaps out. And there's a number 10. There's a couple number 10s in there. I took a idiot light in there, and they are hot constantly. You can connect it to that. That's what I was told. And then you run your harness down. Run your harness down this way. Mount it up in here somewhere. Up in here, there's plenty of room. Mount it up there. And then I'm going to put my switch. I think I'm just going to put my switch here because there's nothing behind here. I don't have to remove anything. Just drill a hole and mount the switch onto the kick panel here. Right side of the kick panel. I might even mount it higher. I don't know. I might if there's no obstruction, I might even mount it up higher up here towards the top bottom part of the dash there. But that's it. Still got to figure out where I'm going to run the wires into the firewall, or from underneath the mat or the carpet or something. I'm not sure. Another problem that I came up with is on the back passenger rear tire. I have not mounted it yet, obviously, because there it is. I think it's going to be short going to the dash. So they sell extensions, or I also read that you can hot wire it. I might hot wire it, have it come underneath the truck, and hardwire it into this wire here. This wire here for this pod here goes, and I got it zip tied along the frame, top part of the frame, top part of the body mount, so it's not hanging or anything like that. I go through a lot of rough terrain and everything like that, so that's why. I'm not doing this for show. I'm doing it for practicality, because like I said, I'm in rough terrain all the time, and if I get a flat or anything, or I bust something, I got light. So, and then somebody else commented or asked me something about the tires. These are Hercules TerraTrack TGs. They're great tires. They're 10 ply. Hardly have to put it in 4-wheel drive at all. And I'm going through rivers and deep rivers and rocks and a lot of sharp rocks and all kinds of other debris and everything like that. So if you guys are wondering about the tires, that's them. And then obviously the fuel. I don't even think they make these milled centers anymore. I think they're black and gold and stuff. I'm not sure. I don't even know. I bought them used. I got a smoking deal on them. And that's that. So then again, here's the kit, XP Vision 4-pod. They actually make a 6-pod, and the part number is 9929354. It's the white. You can get just the white. I think you can get just the red or the green or the amber or whatever, but then they have them, yeah, obviously there. And then the multi. And there's the specs on it. And it's a good kit. It's a nice kit. It's not cheap. It's made well. It's all sealed, waterproof. It's made by Vision. And that's it, guys. I made it sweet. There you go. If you want to have any questions, get back with me. Thank you.